G'day people, this is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to, I guess, a long overdue video. So, a few weeks ago I promised you guys some battle videos with the new pack, and here we are almost 3 weeks later and I'm doing another pack opening video. So, I apologize for the lack of uploads. Honestly guys, I've been pretty busy with what's going on in my life at the moment, and honestly guys, I was so focused on getting to master rank that I kind of just tried to power through, get to master rank, and I really didn't have, I don't know, maybe the drive to make creative decks like I did in the past. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that this time around we'll go ahead and get around to making more videos, hopefully. So we are now bringing ourselves to the newest set that's come out, the Extra Dimensional Crisis, which, if you guys haven't seen already, is focusing more on the Alola region, and we're looking at the Ultra Beast. That's what this whole pack is themed about. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we have our first pack here. So we've got our daily packs here. So we'll go ahead and open our first pack and see what we have going for us here. So let's see what the first pack luck has in store for us. So other than what's been released in the trailer, I haven't looked at any of the cards, so everything I'm looking at is new to me other than those cards. Alright, so we have Carvana, so we got Sharpedo and Carvana, not bad. Okay, a new item card called Beast Wall. You can use this only if your opponent hasn't gotten any points, so they haven't scored anything. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Ultra Beasts take 20 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon. That doesn't appear too bad. It's an item, so it's not a supporter. But it relies on the fact that you haven't taken any damage, taken any points lost. So once you've lost a point, this card's basically dead. It might be good if you can get good field presence with the Ultra Beasts, but again, I haven't really made that decision yet because I haven't seen all the cards available. So there may be support for Ultra Beasts other than what was the ad has shown. So maybe it can be good, but it depends. We have Lairon. Hey, we got some Aggron love in here, finally. Hopefully it's good. 3 energy for 60 for stage 1. I'm hoping Aggron's good. Oh, another Lairon. Okay. And Looker. Okay. Your opponent reveals all the supporter cards in their deck. Alright. I don't know how good that is, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, so you're going to waste one card to see all the supporters in their deck. I personally don't think that's good because, like, in most cases, if you're looking at top tier decks, most of them are pretty standard. So if you're going to see someone's, like, supporters, if you're seeing certain deck builds, like, and you're playing, like, Ultra Ball or Master Ball rank, most of it will be pretty much the same. So is it really worth burning your supporter for the turn to reveal what you may already know ahead of time? I'm not too sure, but we'll continue anyways. So it was an average. It was average. It wasn't like the greatest opening, but we still got plenty of packs to go. So a new Rockruff, okay, for 2 energy. Dartrix, okay, so it's like the other Rowlet, but it's better. So that's actually a lot better than the other one. Boltoy, okay, so we can see Boltoy and Claydol. That's cool. Metatype, flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 more damage. The other Metatypes, I think, is better. Another Dartrix. So we've doubled up on 2 cards twice. What are the odds of that? So, these are just the daily packs. So, we're not expecting too much off the bat. These are just the opening salvos for our massive pack opening, if you will. So now we've opened our packs. Let's go ahead and start using some gold and some hourglasses, and let's start crack-a-lacking some packs. Let's get some tenors out here. Oh, okay, so that was pack 5 of pack 6. Oh, hello. Electrical Cord, a new Pokemon tool. Okay. If an electric Pokemon this card's attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack, move 2 electric energy from that Pokemon and attach 1 energy each to 2 of your benched Pokemon. Ooh, okay. So this could work out for Magnezone. This could work for like Pachirisu EX from the previous version, I think from Triumphant Light or earlier. Okay, this could be a very good support card for electric types, especially because a lot of electric type Pokemon require like 2 or 3 energies. So this is a bit like Persimmion's ability, but in an item card or in a tool. So this could actually be pretty good. Oranguru, 70 damage for 3. Not too bad. Oh, not too good, I should say. Emolga, 1 for 30. Got some Gen 5 love here. Another Lairon. And Lycanroc EX. Okay. So our first EX. So it's 130, 150 HP, does 130 damage, discard a fighting energy from this Pokemon. Okay. And I think you can also search this, I'm pretty sure, with Rockruff. So if you can search this with Rockruff, this would actually be pretty decent. The only thing is, obviously, it has a 3 energy cost requirement, so you probably wouldn't be able to attack with it right away. So it could be good. It could be good. All right, next we have Morlul. Look how cute that Shinx is. Look how cute it is. All right, Phantom. We've got another Phantom. Alolan Persian. Flip a coin if head your opponent's active player is paralyzed. Not bad, not bad. And Repel. Switch out your opponent's active basic Pokemon on the bench. Ooh. Whoa, okay. And it's an item too, so it's not even a supporter. So, okay, this could be good. And this is good against the Ultra Beast because they're all basics. So, it's basically a fake, it's a Force Sabrina, but it's freeing up your supporter slot. So, that could actually be really good. That could be really good. Alright, let's continue on. So we have Trevenant, we have another Persimmon. If Persimmon is on your bench, this attack does 40 more damage. Now, before people... I've just looked at this now. It does not say Persimmon EX, so you can't make a Persimmon deck around this and EX, okay? That will not work, alright? Plus 2 energy for 80, not bad, but you have to have the other Persimmon to make it work. So I don't know if that was. Another Rowlet. This one is worse than the other version. The skill dive one's a lot better. Works better for Decidueye as well. So, Crocodile. Ooh! I want a Gen 5 love right here. Let's see what it does. So 3 energy, Poaching Fangs, 90 damage. So, okay. Flip 3 coins. For each heads, a card is chosen at random from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Oh my god. What? Whoa. You want to talk about ultimate hand control. Jesus. This combined with Red Card or Mars? Bro. This would cripple decks that need hand advantage. So, wow. Okay. Now, the only problem is it takes up 3 energies to build. So, it does take a while. But with Rare Candy, you can obviously get it a lot quicker. But again, you still need 3 energies. So, you need at least 3 turns, if this is your opening Pokemon, to build this and make it work. But it's decent. I would say I could definitely see some strategy around this. Oh, we have another Pokemon tool for Ultra Beast, Beast Tight. Attacks used by Ultra Beast. This card is attached to do 10 plus more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each point you have gotten. Okay, so dead at the start of the game, but late game can become vital. Okay, especially when you got 10-20 damage difference. This could come into play. And then this is because it's a tool, you can play that on top of damaging cards like Red and Giovanni. So, not actually bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, we continue on. We have a new Lilligant. Okay, Lairon, Morlul, Pheromosa, new Ultra Beast. So, this is the one we saw in the ad. So, does 20 damage and does 20 more damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And we have Buzzwole EX. Okay. So, if you guys haven't seen it, let me show you what it does. So, for 3 energy, during your next turn, you cannot use this attack. So, 2 energy does 30 damage, but then with Big Beat does 120. Now, if you swap out Buzzwole EX and bring it, say, with a Fossil, right? So, let's say if you have a Fossil and you swap out this, bring out the Fossil, then discard the Fossil, and then bring Buzzwole back in, it can now use Big Beat once again because it recognizes it as a new Pokemon that hasn't attacked. So, maybe some combinations with Buzzwole, who knows? Alright, Pack 5. Oh my god, how cute is that Lillipup? That is so cute. Look at the art. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got some repeat cards here. And we have Shiny Celebi EX. And once again, the shinies take me by surprise. Wow. All right. So, first off, the shiny for Celebi looks amazing. I think every person who plays Pokemon Gold and Silver loves this card. Like, the shiny is absolutely immaculate. Wow. So, I think that was the start. That was the bling pack that we got. And you know what? Worth it. Absolutely worth it. So we had Stuffle, Carvana, Oranguru, Type Null. Okay, so we got Type Null and Savali in this format. Flip a coin. If heads, this does 20 more damage. So 20, max 40. Not bad. And a new Clefable. Okay. All right, we have another Sandygast. So we have a new one. All right. 30 damage. Lillipup, Ferroseed. Ooh, we got Ferrothorn in here. Aggron. Oh, no. Oh, no. What have you done to my boy? Aggron's terrible. No, why? 4 energy does 150. Okay, HP wise, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But cannot attack during the next turn, and it's 4 energy to retreat. Ooh, that's nasty. That's not good. Oh no. Why would you do that to my Aggron? Why? No. All right, well, let's move on before my heart breaks. Blacephalon. So this is what we saw in the trailer. So does 130, but does 70 damage to itself. So it's a bit similar to its Mind Blast attack in the game. Like I said, I think, and I saw some people comment on this, and I agree with them as well. I feel like this with Kiawe and Turtonator, I can see some very unique combinations with this deck. I definitely can see that. Alright, we have Sandile, we have Oranguru, we have Poipole. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 20 damage for each head. And we have Stoutland. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, attacks used by opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 energy more. Ooh. Wow. This plus Rare Candy, I can definitely see decks built around this. Lillipup, Rare Candy, straight into this. Now your opponent's active Pokemon takes 1 more energy to build and make. So that attack that takes 1-2 energies, now it takes 2 or 3. So, and for 2 energy, 70 damage, and it's not an EX, it's decent. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but that attack though, that ability though, I can definitely see a lot of sort of some setups that you can build around that. Alright, now we have Herdia, we have Stakataka. Alright. During opponent's next turn, they take 20 less damage. For a basic 110, not bad. Non-EX, it's not terrible. Stuffle, Alola Meowth. Discard a random Pokemon tool from your opponent's hand. A tool card. Oddly specific. I mean, tool card though, really? Why tool card? If it was an item card, this would be amazing. But the tool card though, I wouldn't say it's the best. Beware. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. What the hell? Come on. If you're trying to play RNGesus right here, this would be the card to play with. Oh my god. So this could instantly OHKO any Pokemon without fail. This is such a throwback to the Beware from the series. Because it would just hug everything and it was just so baller. I don't know if it's better than the other Beware. I mean, it probably is. Because the other one's cook 4 energy and gets confused afterwards. So the fact it's an insta-kill, it can be pretty good. I don't know. This Medicham sucks, so we can move on from there. Mantine, right, Boltoy, Mantine, and Shiinotic. And that's the Shiinotic that can search any Pokemon and add to your hand. So overall, it's okay. I mean, we've got an EX, so we can't really complain. And we've got a shiny Celebi EX. So, you know what? Not a bad first 10 set of packs there. So, as we go ahead and add this. So, now I'm actually curious to see what other shinies they've added to this. That's what I'm more mildly curious about. I mean, you know, it's a pretty decent first set of packs. We got 1 shiny EX. We got 1 normal EX. Obviously, the aim when we open up packs always is to try to get like the complete set. If we can get the complete set within the first few buying of these packs, then this works out terrifically well. If we can get that, then that's awesome. I think every player, if they're going to invest gold into this game, oh, we've got 2 shines. The first and third pack will shine. So this is going to be a hit. So we have Morlo, Aaron, Poipol, Full Art, 1-star, Blacephalon. And look how amazing the artwork looks. I mean, clown theme, it fits the mold. That is a beautiful looking, and Naganador, Naganador, however you want to say it. Electro House, this opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, so it's not a bad hit. Xurkitree, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. For 3 Angie, that is quite a lot. I don't know how well this Pokemon is going to do, but it could be good. It could be good. Lusamine, okay. Choose one of your Ultra Beasts. Attach 2 random Angie from your discard pile to that Pokemon. So, this will only work later in the game. So, not at the very start, but at the end of the game. So, this is where, like I said, with Kiawe and Turtonator and Blacephalon, that's where I think this card can work really well with Blacephalon. Because when you discard Angie with Turtonator, you can combo that with Blacephalon, and then it can start dishing out some heavy damage, right? So, I can definitely see some... Was that a shiny? Oh my god, that's a shiny. Alright, so we have Shings, Herdia. Whoa! Shiny puppy! Shiny Growlithe! That looks so adorable. My god, look at that. Alright, Rowlet and another 1-star Blacephalon. Nice hit! And that was the 3rd pack, I was pretty sure. Was that the 2nd pack? No, that was the 3rd pack. So that was the hit. That was the shine. Alright, so... Okay, we've got 2 full art Blacephalons. Not bad. Alright, so if Lusamine, Krokorok... He's like sliding down. It's like a slide, like a kid. How cute. Aggron. Oh, you hurt me. Why'd you do that to my boy? Alright, type null. Okay, so we're getting some repeat hits now. Alright, we have Luxray. Okay. I didn't read it. I should have probably read that because it did have an ability, so it might be better. Claydol. Okay. So, Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, cannot be healed. Okay. So, I don't know how well that's going to do. I don't know if it's really usable, if I'm being perfectly honest. But the fact it can prevent healing is good to stop people from using like lilies and potions and like Shaman's ability. That can work too. Or even Primarina's ability as well. Or Irida's as well. Alolan Diglett, Phantom, Beast Ball, Clefairy, and that art. Alright, so it looks like we're getting a lot of repeats here. So oh, Gladion. Oh, god damn it. I skipped past it. Alright, well, if I get a chance to look at it again, I'll try and stop and read it. That'd be weird though. My god. If you want to play a troll deck around that... Okay, Gladion. Put 1 random type Null or Savali from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's a search card. So it's like Team Rocket Grunt, but for Savali and type Null. Okay, new Decidueye. Non-EX. This attack does 70 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, what I like about this is it doesn't specify that the target has to be damaged. So this could work, and it's a non-EX, which means if it dies, you're not giving up 2 points. Now, which one is better? I like the fact with EX you can have the choice to do 80 damage or do 100 damage. Obviously, the downside is that the target, when you're doing Pierce the Pain, has to be damaged. But with the new Decidueye, with the new Dartrix, the combo with the Rowlet, it could actually work a lot better. So I could definitely see like Decidueye-based decks. You know, they could be using those two. Alright, so not bad. We got another shiny. We got a shiny Growlithe. That was pretty cool. And we got a full art shiny Blacephalon, the 1-star. So not bad. Not bad at all. We'll keep moving along here. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to look at the Luxray here. I might have a look at it and see what it does. Hopefully it's good. I mean, if they've taken the effort to make a new one. And we're only 13 cards from completion. So let's have a look at this. As long as your Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by this Pokemon do 20 less damage. Okay, so now it's like it's got more HP, like 150. So, I mean, it is decent. I would say it's actually pretty good, if we're being honest. Alright, so we'll go ahead and crack some more packs. Let's see if we can get some... Oh, the first pack was a Shiner, and the last pack was a Shiner. So first and last. That's another Shiny. Shiny Frogadier? Oh, that looks so clean. Look at that. Alright, that is actually pretty beautiful if you ask me. Alright, nice. Alright, we'll just keep skimming along until we see something new. Just have to make sure to stop on it. So the first and last pack were the Shiners. So, oh, Tapu Koko, EX. So, First attack does electric damage, 1 energy for 20 damage. Take an electric energy from your energy zone attached to this. So basically, you set yourself up to do 90 damage on the very next turn. I can definitely see a lot of decks built around this, and especially with that electric tool, the electric cord, that could work out pretty well as well. So I could definitely see some deck combinations with this new Tapu Koko EX. Obviously, the downside is it's only 130 HP, which means it can get O-code still by quite a few Pokemon, but the ability definitely carries it through. I would definitely say that. Alright, Katana. It's the new Farfetch, but better, you know? So that's what everyone keeps saying. Sharpedo. Okay, I didn't look at it. Alright, Type Null, Aaron, Boltoy, Metatype, Alolan Dugtrio EX. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 60 damage for each head. So, RNG's this once again. So, maximum 180, which is decent. That's if you get 3 heads, though. I'm getting flashbacks to trying to use Sea Arena, and I got so much bad luck with that. Like, you guys have no idea. I would flip, like, 3 tails multiple times. Like what I did with Moltres. It was terrible. So, I don't know. Oh, and we have Guzzlord EX. Okay. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's basically an attack plus Team Rocket Grunt. So you're basically eating their energy. It's 170, and then you have Tyrannical Hole for 120. So just for the fact that you can keep your Pokemon's energy in check with that Grindcore attack, it's pretty good. I can definitely see some decks built around that. I've probably said that a few times, but definitely can see some combinations with that. What though? I'm not too sure. Oh, new Power Sand. Okay. During your opponent's next turn, they can't retreat. But for 4 energy and 90? I'm not too sure if that's going to be good. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think that's going to be good. Kind of a... Oh! Open with a shiny Jinx. Wait a second. Okay, it's not a God Pack, but there is something else at the back. Is that a full art? Alright, so Jinx, Ferroseed, Katana, Mantine. And we've got the Explorative Art Buzzwole. Let's check this out. Whoa, okay. That is an amazing explorative art. I love it. All the Ultra Beasts combined together. They're going against the human world. So that was chef's kiss. That was awesome. What a great 10-pack that was. That first and last pack definitely struck. Shiny Frogadier and the explorative art Buzzwole. God damn, son. God damn. All right. And we're getting more completion of the packs. So you know what? I'm feeling more confident with this. So when you have the 2 packs, obviously it's going to be a lot harder to complete the set. We're only 5 cards off, and we've still got quite a bit to go with opening these packs. So I would love to see us being able to complete this set with the first few packs. Because then it's just a matter of using my daily packs to get either God packs or to get the full arts of what is remaining. So we'll just skim through these cards, you know, just until we see something new. So... Shiny Pidgeot EX. Wow. I'm not sure I like it. I know that's what Pidgeot's colors look like, but I think I'd be a liar if I said this looks good. Only because the original one with the blue background makes it pop so well. With this, it kind of looks a bit blended. And look, I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying crap about it, but I think there's better shinies. Let's just be real here, all right? The card does look good, but I think the original looks a lot better. And the background's changed, so we're getting something new. Another Blacephalon full art, 1 star. Okay. All right, so we're just going to keep going over here. Ooh. Wow, that is a very haunting looking 1 star Pheromosa. Jesus, okay. Well, even though we didn't get, you know, the flashes, we're definitely still getting hits though. So, not complaining about that at all. Alright, so Shinonic is there. Oh, wow. Alola Meowth, that looks really nice. I think it sits Alola really well. It honestly reminds me of Bali, like the way the background looks and everything else. It just, oh, we need another trip to Bali, honestly. Like that background just makes me get very missing our honeymoon. We went to Bali. It was amazing. It was so good. But looking at that card now, I definitely want to go to Bali. Now, whether we do that, who knows? So I guess we'll see. We'll guess time will tell. All right, so we've got some more packs. We're definitely hacking away through. So that would mean that the Buzzwole would be the full art. It has to be. I mean, if we're talking about gold crown rare cards, it has to be. Now, unfortunately, I didn't crack any crown cards in the last set, but I did get enough points to try to get one. But instead, I decided to go for 2 Rainbow Rares instead. I got the Rainbow Rare Solgaleo and the Alolan Raichu, which I said was my chase card from the start. So I got the card I wanted, so that's the main thing. If you were to ask me what my chase card would be for this, honestly, I'm not too sure. Because I haven't seen a lot of the cards, I really can't say what card I would really love. I remember when I was talking about a few sets ago how I wanted... Oh my god, that's Full Art Looker. Okay. Not a bad looking Full Art supporter. Not the one I was probably going for, but it looks decent and it's a Full Art, so you can't really argue that you got a Full Art. But that's a mad looking one. Yo, 2 Full Arts. What? Full Art supporter Gladion, and that looks... Oh. That looks so much better than the look of Full Art. I've got to say, that looks amazing. That looks awesome. The fact that we got 2 Full Arts in the same set, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, how often can you say that happens? I mean, two stuff, and we opening with the Buzzwole Explorative Art again. So now we've got 2 of them. But now the question becomes, we'll skip it because we've already seen it. Is this a God Pack? Is it? It's not, but there's a 1-star at the back of it. So let's just have a look and see what's at the back. Celesteela. So we don't even have this one, not the normal card anyways. And I think that's one of the cards we're missing from the remaining cards from the pack. So now we'll just keep cracking Alolan Dugtrios over here. Is this going to be the repeater card that we keep getting? Between that and Blacephalon, the 1-star, that's the card that keeps recurring. Alright, so that was another great 10-pack. Honestly, we've had some pretty good luck with this set here. We've got, you know, the 2 double Full Arts in the same 10-pack. I mean, you know, Looker and Gladion. Obviously, the Gladion looks a lot better, so I'm very glad I got that one. Especially if I'm going to try to deck test for Savali type Null. I haven't seen what Savali does, but obviously if they've given it a search card, it must be relatively decent. That, or they're just doing fanfare for type Null and Gladion. So, we'll just keep going here. You know, until we see something new, we might stop and take a look. So that's not new. Oh! Shiny Pidgeotto. So we're getting the full line right here. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, just been pretty busy with work and everything's been going on. Honestly, I've had a lot of days where I'm just working back past my finish time, which is annoying. But that's just life sometimes. Okay, Savali, let's have a look at it. If you play a supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 50 more damage. Huh. Search, add Savali, evolve type Null, 100 damage. For 2 energy and for 110, that's not bad. That's actually pretty decent. And all you have to do is play a supporter. Now, it would suck if you don't have a supporter, but I would believe this would work if you searched prior to evolving Savali. If that only works after you play supporter while Savali's on the field, then that would not be good. I'm pretty sure it just acknowledges you play a supporter and then that works. I'm pretty sure. So that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So I can definitely see a lot of decks being built around some of these new cards. And we have the Shiny Pidgey to match it up. So now we've got the full lineup of all the Pidgeotto. So, oh, Nihilego. Oh, this is the good one. Stop. Hold the press. We're going to look at the last one. So, Nihilego. Your opponent's active Pokemon takes 10 more damage from being poisoned. So, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure from the ad that this does stack. So, if you have Wheezing and you do Poison, instead of it doing 10 damage, it does 20 damage. If you have 2 Nihilegos in your bench, then it's doing 30 damage each turn. So, you know, that combined with decks that use Poison Barb, or even Clodsire decks, that just makes the deck so much good. So much good, so much better. You know, English Mind Great is, you know. So we're getting close to completing it. I think we're like 2 cards off completion, and we've got the full Pidgeotto line, all shiny. So I think we've had some really, really good luck in this set so far. I can't really complain at all. And if you guys are opening your packs, leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys cracked. If you buy the gold, tell me what you guys got. If you're using your daily packs, tell me how lucky you got when you got a god pack and I didn't. So, yeah, because that's what everyone loves to do. I swear, like, on my shiny videos, I get comments saying, it took me like thousands and thousands of soft reset, it's like, oh, I got mine in 1 or 2, or in 7 resets I got it. And it's like, how do you respond to that other than saying, like, okay, good for you. Now, stop bragging. Like, you know, I don't get why people do that, but they do. All right, so we got another Lowland Meowth, reminding me of Barley. Thanks for that. All right, so we've got a few more cards remaining. I think we've got 2 cards left, and then we've got all the cards remaining. I feel like this is going to be a drive-by where there's nothing in it. And if it is, fair enough. I mean, we've had some pretty good hits, so you know what? It was expected to happen that we were going to have a 10-pack where we didn't get much from it. And, you know, it's bound to happen. It does happen from time to time. No, don't do it. No, don't. Okay, that was just showing me, everyone. Yep, okay. I've bought cards. Yes, I get it. Haha, funny. We'll keep moving along here as we venture into another 10-pack. Okay, we've got a couple of hits. We've got 1 sound and 1 flash. Let's see what we can find in these lot here. Our 3rd explorative Buzzwole. God damn it. Jesus. Yeah, no, we get it. It's a pretty good looking one, I will say. Probably one of the better ones that we've had. Alright, background's changed. And we get 1-star Rowlet. And that looks very cute in the planter box. That looks very cute. But not the card. Oh, Zeraora. That was the card. Oh, okay. Well, I skipped past it, so we can't see it. Maybe I'll look at it when we open up all the cards. Oh! Okay, we cracked enough Alolan Dugtrio EXs that the full art appears. Oh my goodness. That does look really nice. The full art with the blue background. I don't know what it is. Black or red background cards look so good in the full art in this game. I don't know what it is. It just does look that good. And it looks like this is going to be the only crowd. We got another Lycanroc, so decent. Alright, and make it 2. Alright, 2 Lycanroc EXs in the same pack. Nice. Alright, well, in the same group of packs. So let's have a look at the Zeraora, because that was the one card I missed out on. Where is it? Zeraora. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, if this is your first turn, take an energy, psychic, fighting... God damn it. Electric energy from the energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. So, if you're going first, think of it like Giratina, but you're getting a free energy. Okay? Now, obviously, the problem is you can't use it after again, but this combined with that electric cord can work really well. So, you know what? Very decent. Alright, so I think now that means we've only got 1 more card remaining, and I think I know the card. I think it's the Celesteela. I think that's the last card I don't have. Because everything else I have, I'm pretty sure the last card is Celesteela. Let me just check. Oh no, I think I have... No, I don't have normal Celesteela. So it's either... Yeah, I don't know what the last card is. So, unless it's normal, and that's why it's missing from there. So, Celesteela is the last card that we don't have. So if we get that, then that means we've completed the set and got all 69 cards plus extras. So, let's see what's remaining that we can get here. So we'll just keep zooming through until we see it. And then otherwise, that will basically be it for us. So if we can crack any more shinies, that would be nice. But I'd like to have the set completed if I would prefer. Only because the shinies and all that, they are nice, don't get me wrong. But as a completionist, I like to think that I like to get all the sets all finalized before we move on to the next set. Otherwise, we'll have to use pack points to get like low rare cards, and I'm not a big fan of that. And we get another Guzzlord. So now we've got 2 Guzzlords, so we can test play with Guzzlord as the new set is, the new league is starting. We're starting all over again. I also saw some new updates from tweets from Pokemon Pocket, and a lot of good changes are coming up. The only thing I'm annoyed about is they're going to take quite a while before they eventually come through. So I don't know why some of these changes are advertised either at the end of next month or end of July. But, you know, maybe it takes a bit of processing to get that done. I don't know. But, again, happy with changes to make the game better. And we've got Celesteela. Yes! So now we have a complete set. So now these packs... Okay, now we've got a second Shiny Growlithe. So now we've got it... we basically have every single card in this set. So that is amazing that we've got that. And for shits and giggles, there's another Celesteela for good measure. So, from what I can remember, Celesteela allows you to swap out Ultra Beasts basically for free. So you don't have to pay anything, but it just makes it so you can retreat for free. So if you combo this with 2 Buzzwoles, that could work out pretty well. Because then, if you have both of them set up and ready to go, you can combo that so they can get around the big beat attack drawback, which is that you can't do anything. Now, not too hot in its attack, but its ability is what people are going to be going for with regard to using this Pokemon. Now, a lot of people have shared maybe a lack of interest in this set, and look, I get it. It's not a double set like the last couple of sets here, but we do have the complete set, and there's confirmation. Let's go. So now we're just going to be opening some packs just to see what's left in this that we can get. So I guess these last few packs now are just kind of seeing if we can get any other full arts or shinies in this set here. So, you know, these last few pack openings are just for fun. If we can crack anything great. But the fact that I'm able to say that we've completed the set within the first few packs, I can say I'm satisfied. I'm happy with that. Most of the cards here are pretty decent. So the only thing I would want is for my collection, because I have like a collection on my profile for like all my full arts and rainbow arts and all that. Oh, like this card. Holy crap. That looks amazing. Whoa, full art Buzzwole. God damn, and I thought the explorative art looked good. Jesus. That looks amazing. See, that was what I was going for. Just those extra cards. Like, my god. And we have a second Nihilego. So, I would say we got pretty goddamn good packs here. I think we got pretty good luck here, which is very good. I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Oh, look at that red background. I literally said a moment ago that red and blue background cards look amazing. And, well, the proof is in the pudding. You guys can see that red pack, how great Buzzwole looks behind it. And the theme of it fits so well. It just looks immaculate. Like, it is, you know, it's great. So, you know, we'll just go through until the game says you can't open anything anymore. And now we have a set of shiny Pidgeys. Alright, if we can get any other shinies, that'd be great. You know, again, not criticizing, I'm happy. Our 4th explorative Buzzwole. God damn. Oh my goodness. Buzzwole, buddy. I got your full art, I got your normal card, and I got your, you know, your EX card. So I'm proud as punch right now. I am happy as can be. I don't know what the other full arts though of this game. I have to watch other people crack packs to see what's remaining. If I was to say disappointing in any cards that are in this format, yeah, Looker, I don't know. I don't know if Looker would be very useful, if I'm being perfectly honest. Only because, like, you're giving up your support to look at your opponent's deck supporters, which, like I said earlier, if you know what they're running, it's pointless to do that because, you know, it's information that if people are using, like, the same kind of decks, then how could that work? But, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the conclusion. The game has said you've had enough fun. So I'm going to sit on this. So guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Again, apologies that it's taken a long time for me to record a video. But hopefully we can do some deck testing. Hopefully we can build some decks around this and see how we go. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like button down below because as always, your support is greatly appreciated. If you guys unsubscribed, I understand, I get it. But hopefully I can win your love back and get some more subscribers. But guys, that'll do us for today. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.